Earlier this year, if you remember, student visas were impacted massively because the Trump administration stopped their processing literally for a month, implemented new rules around social media vetting, made sure that the students were forced to submit their social media handles, and, well, did quite some things after that as well. A lot of students were rejected, refused, put in administrative processing, and this has continued to date. It is happening today. Now, however, the same rules are going to be applied, but they are being applied to the H-1Bs and H-4 visa holders. So whether you're going to apply for a fresh H-1B or H-4, or you are renewing it, now you will have to submit your social media handles as a part of your DS-160. And this rule is being implemented from 15th of December 2025. It's a major announcement. That means you, your spouse, your kids, if your kids are on H-4, all of these people need to present their social media to the visa officials, and this makes things scary because what if there's something on your kid's social media, your wife's social media, your husband's social media, and you as the primary applicant, you don't know about it? Well, that can now start impacting you. Now, the reason that the Department of Homeland Security is given is that it is for the national security that we need to vet the social media of the people, essentially. And not only do you need to provide your social media handles, you also need to make them public. So here's what happened with student visas, basically for the students who did not make it public, or they tried to game the system by creating new accounts, disabling their old accounts. Government essentially, or in this case, the US Embassy, found out in many cases, and they put these people into administrative processing. That's 221G. When you get a 221G, it can last 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year. No one knows when they will give you the decision. And many times after the 221G, you can be given the 214B rejection as well. And that's applicable to student visas that, okay, you want to go ahead and settle down in the US, so we can give you the 214B. Luckily, at least for the H-1Bs and H-4, since it's a dual intent visa, you guys will not have the 214B problem. So at least you know that after 1 month, 2 months of waiting, 1 year of waiting, you won't get rejected. However, for national security reasons, they can still go ahead and reject your visa or put you in administrative processing, make it so long of a wait time that your employer probably isn't willing to wait, and you might even lose your stay or job in the US because of that. Consular officers have the right to review your social media, anything you've posted, any images, any videos. They could go through your comments, they could go through pretty much your stories. Anything and everything that you have posted is up for review at this stage. And a lack of social media profile and attempt to hide the social media profiles more so can cause delays in your processing. I feel like this is a massive avoidance of privacy, especially for the people who aren't even subjected to 214B. What kind of national security can we look at that could potentially impact an H-1B, a specialized worker from working in the US, but US may have its own reasons. But one thing is for sure, avoid putting on political posts, hate speech, especially against the US or the current administration. Any jokes about drugs, or could be anything, you're talking about Palestine, Jews, all these topics which, as you may know, are a little bit sensitive in the market nowadays. Posts from years ago can actually still come back to haunt you, this means. So if I were you and I was on the H-1B and I'm renewing it, I would focus on cleaning up my social presence, making sure everything looks good, I've not made any mistakes on my profile that could get me rejected or refused or, delayed in my processing. And I would do one very important thing. I would go ahead, sign up on YMGrad.com, because when you do that, you get this email with your study material and more. Click on visa cheat sheets and you have the 221G social media guide, which is basically more like a cheat sheet which answers critical questions like, what is the 221G? Which platforms should you report? Are public profiles mandatory? How long do you have to keep them public? How do you fill the DS-160, and how do you provide your social media? Can consular officers look beyond what you declare? What is the timeline if you get a 221G essentially? What are the red flags to avoid, and how to check your visa status after the interview if you've been given a 221G? So all of this, I've beautifully curated this already for students as well, and now for you guys as well at this point. So get this cheat sheet, it's absolutely free, and I think it's a critical resource to your visa processing. Other than that, discuss your case with me one-on-one. If you feel like there's something you'd like to check and you're not sure, you can reach out to my team on WhatsApp or directly message me on the website chat where you will see my chat box. We also help with the H-1B visa processing, training for the interview, actually getting you the visa appointment. So a lot of support is covered under the visa application help, just in case you'd be interested. Doing this for 7 years now, and you can reach out to me anytime. Find me on Instagram, by the way. I keep you updated on even the smallest of news and updates regarding immigration over there, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye and take care.